We collide, we break down, caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret.
Welcome to a new video. It's the daily series on how we are riding the rollers. Before we talk about it though, think about hitting the subscription button and let's roll the intro. Zoom. So today, it's the little daily segment of how to ride the rollers, or should I say learning to ride the rollers, not how to ride. This is not really an instructional, this is just a little series on my journey on riding the rollers. So this is day 3, we haven't done it every day because we just haven't had the time, but if you watched the last video, link up here, you'll see that we actually did pretty well. I'm pretty excited. We used the track bike and it went well. What we said in that video is the next time we do it, which is going to be today, we would try the road bike. So, without further ado, let's jump on the rollers. Well, that's better. False start, try again. Ugh. Hold on. It certainly feels harder on the road bike. Now why is that? Is it because of the gear ring? Let's move into the big ring and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, that must have been the gearing because that feels a little bit easier now. Although I would also say I'm moving around a lot more than when I was on the track bike. And now that could be because the tyres are spongier. Maybe. Let me know what you think. If you ride the rollers and you've obviously got a track bike and a road bike, do you ride both of them? Is one easier than the other? Maybe it's just the cadence. I feel the cadence was probably easier or I should say faster, when I did the track bike. However, that seems a little bit better now. Because we're on the road bike, we've obviously got the power meter, so we're currently trundling along 95, 96 cadence, 145 watts. If you've watched the previous video, you'll see that we're definitely moving around a little bit more. Extra watts, extra gear, extra watts, a little bit of bouncing. Now that's probably down to the tyres. These tyres on the road bike, because they're tubeless, are definitely running at or around, maybe even below 80 psi, whereas the track bike is closer to 100. We haven't done today's workout yet, although as you can see, we're dressed and ready to go. So this is almost like a little leg loosener before we get on the bike to do today's workout. And of course that's really what we bought the trainer, what we bought the rollers for, so we can get a proper warm-up done when we go to races. When we finally get a chance to get to the track, we'll use it for that as well. Very noisy. So cadence is settled round about 96, 97. That feels quite simple. Got a couple of little wobbles around. We're kind of looking at the camera, but we're also looking at the Garmin, so our eyesight's moving around quite a lot. We've obviously got a long way to go until we consider clipping in. We should consider moving on to not doing it in the door frame, because of course when we eventually get enough courage to use these outdoors, we'll be next to the car, so we'll only have a car on one side really to support ourselves should we not get it right. And the other thing of course is, for the warm-up, we're going to have to be producing a lot more watts, a higher cadence, because obviously our warm-up is the standard British cycling 20-minute warm-up. So you've got sort of 10 minutes worth of steady steps, working your way up through the range up towards threshold, dropping it back down, 3 very fast little engaging sprints, sort of 7 seconds, high watts, high cadence. Got a long way to go on our roller journey before we get to even attempting that, but that's now approaching 8 minutes. And we're feeling pretty comfortable now. Very, very hot in this door frame, because of course we're riding indoors and there's no fan. Normally we would have a fan on if we're riding indoors. certainly getting off is easier than getting on. There we go. So, day 3 of riding on the rollers. This time on the road bike. Yeah, a little bit wavy to start with, but we got there in the end. Drop your comments down below. What do you think? Is it a different position? Probably not. Is it a different cadence? Could be. Is it the different PSI in the tyres? More than likely. Definitely felt a lot spongier. Quite a lot of wobble in the back end. But yeah, once we got going, pretty simple. We're feeling very warm because we didn't use any fans, so that's pretty good actually, because that's a good way of warming up, I guess. But yeah, I'd say that was a success. So that's going to be it for today's workout. It's not even a workout. We're going to do a workout now. That's it for today's little session on how we're learning to ride the rollers. As ever, if you've liked the video, please consider dropping me a thumbs up. I always appreciate the support, so hit the like button, smash it, tickle it. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure when you do that you turn the notifications on using the little bell so you know when the videos are live. And speaking of live, obviously, live stream links down below to Facebook and Twitch. But yeah, that's it for me. So take care of yourselves, keep the hands clean, look out for each other, and I'll see you soon. Right on. Zoom.
I just wanna